Hey, JulesBlessedVegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So we're in the middle of 10 days of showing self-love. This is really just 10 great ideas for showing self-love whenever you're ready to implement them or never, which is the beauty of it, right? We always have a choice. Day number 7 is take up a new hobby. I honestly can't imagine for 1 second how I could fit in anything new in my life. But maybe a post hobby, like I see in my minimalist groups, right? Where people will realize they have something with the best of intentions that's just taking up space because they've never actually done it. Whether it's knitting or crafts or whatever. So ultimately they may choose to let it go. But if there's something that you actually do love, maybe you want to revisit it. I am not there. A new hobby, not going to happen. Can I look at something I'm already doing and label it a hobby? I know my friend Tanny Raw, a social media phenom on every health channel, refers to health as her hobby. Might I claim that? Oh, I already have a great hobby. It's health. No surprise, I'm sneezing, like inevitably. What is that? I always start my video and it makes me sneeze. Hilarious. All right. So in addition to that, we're looking at the 20 traps people tend to fall into at some point in their walk on the planet. No matter when they were born, no matter what their culture, no matter where they live. These are just human situations that most of us will experience in our lifetime. And we are on number 17, the trap of not accepting people for who they really are. Brilliant, brilliant. And if you followed me at all, you know I refer to this one, especially when they think of Maya Angelou, who said, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Do not try and fix them. Do not try and get your head around it. Do not try and balance it out and decide that they didn't mean it. They meant it. Okay, so let's see what this has to say. I really appreciate that. This is a very common trap to fall into. It's as if some people think they've been appointed everyone else's personal makeover advisor. Is that brilliant? Wanting to fix people. No, thank you. Not anymore. They just can't accept people the way they are. They feel compelled to change them. The reason this is so important is that sooner or later, when you don't accept someone for who they really are, they'll distance themselves from you. You know what? Either you feel an attraction, either you have a common energy, either you know that that person is for you, or you don't. Get away. Life is too short. Get away. So it says the reason, forgive me, nobody wants to be rejected for who they really are. We want to be accepted, warts and all. Not to imply that we think we're perfect or that we don't have flaws or that we don't think there are areas where change is needed. Everyone can improve. That being said, we want to be assured that those closest to us accept us as we are. That we're accepted for who we are, not for who others want us to be. I love my siblings beyond measure, but a couple of my sisters always want to fix me. They don't see anything wrong with it at all. The minute I'm in their presence, they want to fix my eyebrows, change my hair, put on some makeup, have me wear their clothes. I mean, and I'm like, really, what? It makes my husband crazy. He's like, can you just accept her? She was fine before she stepped into this setting. They mean well, but truly, truly. All right. It's exhausting to try to be someone you aren't. Don't do it. Hang out with people who accept you now. So true, right? Like when you think of Mean Girls, like the movie Mean Girls, or just that kind of clique, that you'll be good enough for them someday. Screw that noise. Forget it. Again, life is so short. Move on, move on. But understand that you, like them, are a work in progress. Avoid people who make you feel hard to love. Amen. You don't want to be rejected for who you really are. You want to be accepted for who you really are. Let's say that again. You don't want to be rejected for who you really are. You want to be accepted for who you really are. Other people feel the same way. So avoid the trap of not accepting them. If you can't accept them for who they really are, at least have the integrity to tell them so, and you can part ways amicably. Yeah, don't do time, and don't make someone do time with you. Honestly, I guess you could pretend to get too busy and pretty soon they won't reach out anymore, but it's kind of cheap. You could just say, you are amazing for who you are. My gosh, unfortunately, I just don't feel compatible to you. Or I think you're fabulous, but for some reason I struggle in your presence, you know? I have a feeling distancing yourself by being too busy is a more gentle way. There's that 2-second window when you first meet someone, and instinctively your stomach tells you right away whether this is a good thing. Seriously, there is an active energy that indicates whether it's going to happen or not. And in those 2 seconds, you could already not begin the artificial relationship. Wouldn't that be brilliant? And by you, I mean me. This is always a message to self, okay? Anyway, with social media, I've had some people sneak back in my life, and I'm instantly reminded why that relationship ended so long ago. And I know I need the courage to let it go, you know, or it's certainly just not go into it. And my husband's way better about that. And I felt really bad because this person reached out to me to say how fond they were of my husband back in the day and how it'd be amazing to, you know, hook up with him. And I thought it was so great that they were seeking him out and had so much praise for him. So I dared to say, I'll pass the message on. My husband lost his mind. It was just like, are you flipping kidding me? There's a reason I don't know those people anymore. Like, I moved on. I move on. And it was unfair for me, you know, to accidentally click that back up. And so, yeah, I really appreciate this one. I want to go with my gut that either says there's potential here or run the other way and fast. All right, my friends, what do you think about? I'd like to hear that. The trap of not accepting people for who they really are. They tell you every time. Even people in, you know, the highest office in the land indicated who they were, but people didn't believe it. And for years, they kept thinking something will change, to no avail. I'm believing it every time. All right, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, enjoy your Saturday evening and know that you're blessed.